What's up, Falcon fans and non-Falcon fans, to this episode of Week 4 against the Cleveland Browns. If you guys like this type of content, please hit a like. Please share this with your family, friends, or foe, and all that good palaver. And also hit that subscribe button for the empire to grow even more. So let's make this very clear. The only chance we're going to win this game, in my eyes, if Myles Garrett does not play. That's all, because honestly, statistically, we're both evenly matched in a lot of the same categories. I'm going to go into 3 details about the Cleveland Browns, and that's going to be a scary thing, because if he's in this game, I'm honestly going to say we're not going to have a chance to win. I'm not saying because of only him, but his presence, yeah, it makes a huge difference. And so let's just get into the video. So the main topic for the Browns defense is the run game, because that's our strength as the Falcons' happy offensive scheme, right, for Arthur Smith. But first, let's talk about the Browns passing defense. And you know what? They're pretty good. They're not great, but they're not bad either. Ward absolutely has some good games. Some of them, weren't so great against the Jets, but either way, they were pretty good. Their defense is legit, so let's not underestimate them at all, because they gave Baker Mayfield some struggles. He only got over 200 yards. Mitch Trubisky over 200 yards. That's pretty decent, but they did give up over 300 yards to Joe Flacco. But even still, but they were all tight games, so it wasn't like any blowouts for this defense. So they contained and handled pretty much those 3 opponents. And so that kind of worries me a little bit, because Marcus Mariota is not really a passing quarterback. He's a mobile, so he kind of does both, run and pass. So he really is not particularly strengthened in the passing game. And the reason why the Jets really won that, because of Joe Flacco's arm, and it was only by a couple of points. And so that kind of caused me in concerns with this team, right? But I don't think the Browns really face real quarterback high-level competition, so maybe Marcus Mariota can show them what we got in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium this week. So on that note, let's talk about what I really want to talk about, is the Browns' rushing defense against the run, right? In week 1, they absolutely destroyed the Carolina Panthers rushing attack, because the Carolina Panthers pride themselves a rushing team attack first, right? And so they absolutely smoked McCaffrey down, even though McCaffrey just got back from that awful injury he had last year. And they also got DJ Moore contained, even though we all know he's a devilish quick 2-step wide receiver, but if he gets the ball in his hand, it's going to be a touchdown regardless. Or maybe that's just against us, because he does it all the time. But anyways, but after that, they do give almost 100 yards in week 2, and they do go over 100 yards in week 3. So that is a sign of improvement for us, because their defense starting to crumble, or they're finding ways to slip through the holes. And so that's a good thing for us, because yes, even though Breece Hall and Michael Carter are absolutely 2 young bucks, but they still found a way to get some wiggle room to get some extra yards. So I like that. And against the Steelers, there is one thing concerned. Najee Harris is absolutely a little baby Steven Jackson, but even though he was contained, and I'm not saying like Cordell Patterson is not, legit running back status, but he's getting that age. But, he's like fine wine. He ages over time perfectionly, right? So I think he has a chance to get over 100 yards. Hopefully, we can contain the ground, control the clock, and move the chains perfectly to a T. And also, the 4th key victory for this game, for the running attack for us and against for them, is that we make sure that Kobe Brissett does not get on the field as much as Marcus Mariota. And I think the running attack will definitely help us a lot in that situation. Number 2 is pretty simple. We have to stop Kobe Brissett throwing it to Amari Cooper for hell of half of the passing attack for Cleveland. And they have been unstoppable for the past 2 weeks. I mean, you clearly see it here on stats. This is for Amari Cooper stat-wise. Yeah, this is Kobe Brissett's favorite target, and AJ Terrell has to stick him like glue. There's no, sticking to one side. No. AJ Terrell has to be on him, and there has to be either a linebacker or a safety always looking out for Amari Cooper, because that's his safety blanket for the passing attack for Kobe Brissett. And that's pretty simple right there. If you could stop those two and then maybe get on one with a Joku and maybe someone else, we might have a fighting chance. Okay, now on to the next one. So this is my main reason why I'm not confident in this game against the Browns, because no one has stopped the Cleveland Brown rushing attack. They have averaged over 120 plus per yards per game. That's insane. Nick Chubb is in the hell front. Kareem Hunt is in the second, supporting role, right? And they have been unstoppable. No one has been stopping them. They have been getting touchdowns, mostly Chubb, but even Kareem Hunt, he's a shifty running back as well, so he can catch it, and the Falcons do not have a strong front four. Hell, we don't even have a strong passing against the defense type of mentality, because we just let, Geno Smith, just pass all over us. And think about what Kobe Brissett can do when he's in the zone. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about this. So I do think the Browns are just going to run it down our throat. I'm not going to lie to you guys. And that's the main reason why I do feel bad about this game for us, because they have not shown any signs they're going to slow down. And why would they? My prediction is this: if Myles Garrett is in the game, we're going to lose this. But if he's not in the game, we have a good fighting chance. But I'm just going to say on the whim, he's going to play this game because he's just a freak of a dinosaur. So they win 34-30. It's going to be a really close game, but I think at the end of the day, the Cleveland Browns is going to run it a little bit more efficient, and Kobe Brissett is going to throw it to Amari Cooper for that critical third down in the fourth quarter, like always. And so we're gonna lose this game. I hope not, but don't be mad after me, you guys, for saying we're gonna lose this game, because I think Cleveland Brown is just a better team right now. And statistically, we have not beaten the Cleveland Browns since 2011. So we have been losing to them 3 games straight so far. And I don't see that changing any other ways. So on that note, if you guys like this type of content, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you disagree with anything I have to say, hit the comment section below, and we can peacefully, we could do the Buddha way and just be humble about this. Okay, until the next episode, what do Falcons do? Rise up. Okay, until the next episode, show love and peace to the world, and peace.